to introduce myself. My name is Jun Young, and I'm so incredibly honored to be your MC for today. As I mentioned before, we're all here to celebrate, as U-Mobile marks a huge milestone today. Alongside our partners, WeChat and Pavilion KUALA Lumpur, we will be launching two very special mini programs, and they are the WeChat Go Malaysia mini program and Pavilion KL mini programs. So you might be wondering at this point, what are these mini programs? Well, in a nutshell, these mini programs are a digital platform. Which, any ideas? Can I hear some figures? Can I see the hands? How many visitors from China did we get to Malaysia last year? 2 million? Close. In fact, we had almost 3 million visitors from China last year alone in 2018. So as you can imagine, it is a huge market for Malaysia. So ladies and gentlemen, I want you to think of the WeChat Go Malaysia mini program as a comprehensive digital platform which is a wholesome travel companion, in fact, because we share information on this platform, the must-see, must-do, and this is Malaysia, so the must-eat here in our country. And also, ladies and gentlemen, the Pavilion KL mini program, it aims to enhance the dining as well as shopping experience of these travelers right here in the multiple award-winning Pavilion KUALA Lumpur shopping.
The mini program will cater to their shopping needs as well. Another key feature is that Chinese visitors will be able to order and pay for their items via the mini program and collect the items from the select merchant in Pavilion Mall when they are ready. For example, Mercato Supermarket KL has its own mini program within the Pavilion KL mini program. This program enables China visitors to purchase popular local products such as instant coffee and durian chocolates and collect them from Mercato Supermarket and Pavilion KL at their convenience. This saves the visitors a lot of hassle and time, making their holiday experiences even better. As you have heard, WeChat Go Malaysia mini program as well as Pavilion KL mini program are excellent avenues for Malaysian merchants and businesses to reach and engage with visitors from China. We also believe the mini programs within the digital ecosystem will be key drivers of tourism growth as they promote Malaysia to be an accessible and attractive
to be the first mall listed in the WeChat Go Malaysia mini program, reaching potential shoppers from mainland China with a third of visitors to our mall comprising international tourists. We are constantly on the lookout for new and innovative ways to engage them with enhanced tourism-friendly offerings, especially with Visit Malaysia Year 2020, with the retail landscape that is increasingly competitive and challenging. We cannot sit and wait for people to come to us.
We would like to introduce the best practice today in China to the world and help all the destinations to digitalize on WeChat. Malaysia is one of the most popular destinations for Chinese tourists, and the number is still growing every year. Hence, we join hands with the industry leaders like Tourism Malaysia, U-Mobile, and Pavilion KL to digitalize and provide better service to WeChat users. WeChat Go is an open collaborations model initiated by WeChat to facilitate global partners in addressing the specific needs of outbound Chinese travelers on WeChat ecosystems. The innovative WeChat solutions in airlines, safety, telecommunications, insurance, attractions, city guides, and similar fields are creating huge value for Chinese travelers.
Is everyone ready? That's better. All right. On my count from 3, 2, 1.
from booking F&B, travel, insurance, everything that touches their life is on the mini program. On top of that, 350 million active users on these mini programs every day. And out of that, 800 million users the pay. The pay is the last function. So when we talk about WeChat, we are talking about a whole ecosystem of digital services that helps you enhance your life day to day. So when we are talking about visitors from China, we have to talk to WeChat, and we have to use WeChat as a universal platform that they use. So instead of creating more apps around travel and asking the Chinese tourists to download these apps, why not just use WeChat? And WeChat has created an open platform for services to connect to and use the ecosystem that is already ready and heavily used by the Chinese. Okay. So we estimate from Tourism Malaysia, the China travelers now are the young and the connected. 40% of them are FIT travelers, free and independent travelers. These are the people that books online. They do their research on apps, and they see where do they want to travel to. They don't want to follow groups, and they want to go free and easy on their own. So in Malaysia, if you come in here, you can't actually get transportation just on the WeChat app. So what we are creating now is all the apps sits in the WeChat app called Mini Programs, where they are served in their native way of experience on the WeChat platform. So they don't have to download multiple apps which are in English and they don't understand. So they can just use the WeChat Go Malaysia Mini Program to get to whatever services that they want in terms of their journey and their travel. This app for WeChat Go Malaysia Mini Program is curated travel and lifestyle content. We get a lot of insights from WeChat through their experience with their users on what kind of searches do they do for travel, what kind of sites do they go to in the mini program, and we create content that is related to this kind of experiences that they want and the ecosystems that they want. The most important thing, this is an app in app. You do not need to download another app to be able to access all these services that you want to. So it's very native to them. They just come to Malaysia and do the same thing that they do in China. The other habit that is very common for Chinese tourists is scan or be scanned. So in the WeChat world, everything is scan-based. So if you are a mini program user, a WeChat Go mini program user in KL, you will see different retailers and different experiences presented to you. And if you move to Ipoh, you will get another set of mini programs presented to you. So that is quite amazing that it identifies the location of the user. So this is what telcos are very good at. That's why we make very good partnership with Mobile and WeChat. So on top of that, of course, artificial intelligence to learn your habits and to give you the next best recommendation for your travels, things and shopping within Malaysia. Okay. And on top of that, what we have discovered together with WeChat are these verticals that are important to the Chinese Pavilion Kuala Lumpur, because a lot of the Chinese tourists really, Dr. Jobs was saying 85% of them comes to Pavilion Kuala Lumpur. So we do create a separate mini program. They come and buy in boxes. So instead of coming and going to the aisle, what they can do is they pre-order and prepay and they just come and collect. So what we are trying to do is create that convenience and ease of use for all visitors from China. So it covers Kuala Lumpur, Selangor, Penang, Terengganu, Langkawi, Ipoh, Sabah, and Malacca. So moving forward, we are also doing more. Johor, Pahang, Sarawak, and Kelantan and Perlis all are upcoming. So we hope to complete it before Visit Malaysia 2020. Then we have the nationwide. Of course, all these content are improved all the time, curated, and with more user-generated inputs as well. We hope this will be the first step, and we are attracting many more retailers and also partners to come on board and to make it easy for visitors from China to come and visit us. Okay, so I've said a lot, and I hope the next video will show you a much more concise version of how this experience is in the real activity of a Chinese visitor. Please enjoy the video.
effective platform for us as well. So I think right now this is the start of a mini program. We know a lot of tourists love to come to Malaysia for food, which is why it is the focus for the first mini program was actually food. But along the way it morphed because when tenants saw the opportunity, so a lot of lifestyle brands and luxury brands wanted to be a part of it. So it's at this beginning stage, and that is why when we launch, we hope to be able to learn a lot as well on the platform itself, and basically how we can get more retailers to participate. And I think, like I said, we're very excited because we've been talking to a lot of them. Some have done great programs in China, so they themselves also have great learning lessons. And this is where they would now like to bring this over to Malaysia. So, as you know, tourists here, they like to buy luxury goods, they like to buy timepieces, beauty, products is one of the key categories. And I think it's very important. Imagine that you can actually order and you actually pick it up from the store. And then you spend the rest of your time browsing. So I think this is where the platform is so effective for us, and we definitely hope when it comes live on 1st of October to be able to provide that seamless connectivity.
Usage pattern for them. They are very used to salesmanship in China already, the mini program. For Malaysians, I think we haven't even introduced mini program as a habit to Malaysians. But definitely, the next step we will be looking at Malaysians also, because there are around 20 million active WeChat users in Malaysia. So naturally, the adoption will be quite easy. But we start with China tourists first, but because as we move along, the businesses, the merchants, they know how to make use of mini program to drive their business. They will also use the mini program to drive it for local users. Again, they don't have to create another app, it all sits on the WeChat app. The other thing that we want to do for Malaysia is also create a new digital economy for more developers in Malaysia. So if the friends on the media, you can, please to help us promote this, that this is a big opportunity to digitize a lot of the developers, there are new things for them to start developing instead of just a standalone app. So WeChat is also a good platform for them to develop their skill and expand this knowledge economy for Malaysia.
Users outside of China, but then still, a lot of people still not very familiar with the program. It's new, but it has boomed very quickly since 2017, if I'm not mistaken, in China. So it helps businesses, to flourish, with the location-based, functions and all that. So that is why it's so powerful. So with this step, right, I think we're introducing what, are the powers of a mini program that can bring to the local merchants and businesses. So I think we're here to help them enable, digitize their businesses and all that, and riding on this platform to actually reach out to more customers in a more targeted way.
No more counting, because of the scenario in the past, so we come up with that figure. But now, when we have such collaboration and partnership, we have the energy, we have the confidence that the target is not impossible to achieve. And obviously the support from industry, the support even from the media, coming up with a good story about the country, and it will be captured, and then, I like the word mentioned by Jasmine, scan or to be scanned. So this is also new idea of how to promote the country in such a way. And again, even mentioned just now, we will come up with 10 states, 10 cities, 8 states, and towards 2020 we will cover the whole country. And this also give another opportunity to tourists from China to come and bigly to support, not only for visit Malaysia, but also beyond.